off we go then.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
That's a fact. And the shot!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched.
And here's a chance. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That is good alertness. And he's in on goal. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So that's got things underway. Some good work on the right flank here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
He's gone for goal! He's got away with one there. So it's away we go then. And he's on his way! Big chance! Oh, shooting chance! Oh, would you believe it? They will... So off we go then. He's through, now is he in? Oh, he's got shot at goal! Oh, he's done it! The goal to end it all! Well, we're on the way. Stood up well to him there. And that is out of play. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. And he's been shifted off it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's good vision. Well, that had the makings of something quite... Oh, he's been caught napping. He has found the... Chance! Oh, he's done it! The most decisive of...
आवाजै अन रहेनछ सटिसटिडीहरु अब हम जीते थे गेम यार. Liga ano may? Division 7 na pura ಇದೆ ಸರ್ ಪುರೋನನ್. जल्दी आजा. आ गया बार्सिलोना आ गया बार्सिलोना. बार्सिलोना आ गया रे बाबा. फेरन टोरेस बॉट पे आया था यार. था यार बॉडी क्रिस्टियन रोनाल्डो ये मेरे वाला. हाय हाय कति सुंदर.
Manchester United take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. We have already started here. And here's Musiala. Oh, that's ambitious. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air.
He's got tall. It's a goal kick. Akanji. And they've got rid. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Done delicately. And a header! Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Akanji. No goals as yet. Foden. beautifully weighted. Musiala has a shot! Oh, just wide.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Robertson. He came in hard, very hard. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong. Great chance!
Offside?
And he's straight offside. Ferran Torres going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Manchester United have fired themselves in front. Terrific header! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
Up for a header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's gone for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Quality ball. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Ferran Torres. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cucurella gets into some space. And he's taking no chances there. Has a look and has a go. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Messi. He's tried one! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And here's Ferran Torres. Looks for the finish. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Yamal. De Ligt. And it's lofted through here. No, that's been intercepted. Van Dijk. Akanji. Valverde. And Alexander-Arnold. Oh no, this does not look good. He's picked his way through. Now there, Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Caicedo with the clearance. Van Dijk. Oh, he's certainly caught in there. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And we hit half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Manchester United ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Ooh.
So we're just settling back into this second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. He's through here. He has found a way through. Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover. Oh, what has happened here? And here's a chance. Lacking in accuracy.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
The message is clear. None shall pass. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Caicedo. And Fagioli. And here's Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Foot in. Robertson. Vardiol promptly onto that, and that is that. Pedri. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Cristiano Ronaldo looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, good-looking ball. Nicely worked. Now it's Mbappe. He's found... Mbappe! It's a goal! Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Caicedo. Mbappe. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed...
Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! And with that goal comes comfort. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least from...
Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
That is good alertness. Foden. Mbappe. Showing great feet there. Shot a goal!
Come on, man.
He has done it! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Ribéry. He's had a hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Ribéry put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Number 18, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Van Dijk.
Coming on the field, number 20.
Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Substitutions taking place.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitution in progress.
And it's Ribéry. This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies. Out of play for a throw. And that was very necessary.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Swings in across. Robertson. Now it's Drogba. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Mommy!
Now it's Mbappe. De Ligt wins the duel this time.
Bravo, Bracola,
Barcola.
Bracola.
He's shifting through the gears here. Can he put it away? And that is doing no harm at all.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Caicedo. Oh no, what has happened? Chance! It's in! And it has to be said, an absolute gift. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Number 20,
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Cucurella. Oh, that's fabulous. Header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Robertson. Fagioli.
Pretty robust defending.
And he has been fouled there. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Do you think he's feeling the effects of that tackle? Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Caicedo.
6.
Cucurella go. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Yellow.
That was travelling. Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Caicedo. Whistle's gone. That's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Akanji. Robertson. Caicedo. Interesting ball. Caught offside that time. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's got a side of goal. Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. And we're done. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this.
Anton Griezmann मैले किन लिएर त nếu ta gì chứ? Ta स्वागत नहीं करोगे क्या हमारा? आम्ही वेलकम द्या केली फेरी बारसा हारसालोना खाली हारसालोना संग मात्र पर्छ Thibaut Courtois, Antoine Griezmann, Pedro Neto.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. As you can see, we've already started here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Bellingham.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Has a look and plays it forward. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Of course, Antoine Griezmann. He's got a bit of everything, Peter. Speed, great technical ability, and the priceless gift of being able to make all the right decisions at the right times. Personally, I really like the way he can always take a little touch to give himself that half a yard of space. He needs to get a shot away, and he doesn't miss too many either, does he?
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. Ruben Dias with the clearance. First quarter of an hour gone. And the pass is intercepted. Van Dijk. So we're still where we started right now. Messi with a definite foul there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
आए है नंबर दे दे तेरा stop the clock Camp Nou.
Pedri. Musiala goes looking wide.
प्रेशर करो इसको प्रेशर करो आगे डिएगो जोटा का थर्ड गए
Bellingham. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well,
that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
He's having a good look here. Beckham! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Bellingham! Bellingham! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again!
Woo.
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's no flag! And the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Dealt with nicely by the defence. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Pedri. Musiala.
Musiala.
He came in hard, very hard. Now it's Ferran Torres. Great defending, strong and determined. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That was good pressing, forced the error to... Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Manchester United are down to 10 men. He's not got that quite right. Ferran Torres. Griezmann. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he's barking out the orders now.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Cucurella for Ferran Torres.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Griezmann! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Griezmann very nearly made that count from a combination of luck and good judgment.
Pedro Neto. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. That is good strength. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, he'd used up all his chances, hadn't he, Peter? I mean, he was never going to get away with that one.
The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Manchester United have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Can he get it through? Musiala is in a really good position out wide. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vardiol kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the first half is done. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're underway again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Alvarez. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack. Just change the rhythm up front.
Just a whisker away. Bellingham is there and he can pick it up. Van Dijk. Barcelona were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Ruben Dias makes the interception.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He is through here. And a shot!
भने हैन जित्छु भनेर
It's in!
रेड कार्ड भयो नि
Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
And he's going to have his name taken.
ठ्याक्कै यार यो कति बाहिर निस्क्यो कति गरे नि जित्नु त होइन तपाईँले
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here. Well, there's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Good ball over the top. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available.
रिसै उठिसक्यो यो घरि घरि आएको टाइम पनि सकिँदैन यसको
So, what can they come up with here? And that is high.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Cucurella. Manchester United are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Griezmann, who's set up one goal so far. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, can he get onto this? Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Beckham. Griezmann delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
And it's Beckham. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Beckham.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
प्रभु यार कति के कति किनै अल्छी लाग्दो तरिकाले कति बेर खर्च पैसा
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. He's had it taken off him. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Can he stop it going out? Ruben Dias promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Beckham. Can he put it away? And it's in. There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Barcelona surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll
There could be trouble here. Oh, he's found him in space. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's had it nicked away. Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ribery. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And here's Lewandowski. Ribery. Oh, easy pickings there. Beckham. Palmer. Barcola. And it's Beckham. Ribery. Barcola. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Played out towards the right wing, back into the middle. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that will be the final act. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated.
यति नै ल अहिलेलाई बेलुका टिकटक